and welcome again to the lecture series, The Ascended Masters Answer the Fundamental Questions of Life. This lesson is entitled Lesson 15, Part 4. Music. The part that music plays in quieting the feeling world of the individual, relaxing the physical body, and stopping the rapidly revolving thought patterns in the mental bodies cannot be overemphasized. By the means of music, the four lower bodies of the students are repolarized. The angelic host, then, begins to weave the spiritual structure under the direction of the presiding master, out of the very substance and energy of the individuals in the group. The type of music used will determine the class of invisible helpers drawn into the atmosphere of the meeting. Beautiful thought forms are built by these invisible beings, and where the audience participates in the vocal accompaniments to the music, the inner forms are closed in the physical energies of each singer and become a potent power in sublimating the energies of a lower nature. These musical forms are greatly amplified by the angels, the devas of music, and the builders of form, and are then carried into the hospitals, asylums, and other places where there is a great need for the lessening of physical, mental, and emotional distress. Force fields. They are individual and group force fields. A force field is a geometric form of constructively qualified energy taking on the pattern of a God virtue the individual or the group wishes to manifest upon the planet. Examples of patterns that can be chosen are the Maltese cross, the lamp of truth, or lotus flower. In the early golden ages, these force fields were well known to the priests and priestesses who officiated in the various temples, dedicating the force fields to certain specific God qualities, such as protection or healing. People made often pilgrimages to such foci of specialized blessing and benediction, bathing in a fully gathered momentum already established there. It is the desire of the ascended host that Chiles will consider establishing such force fields. The purpose of establishing such force fields is to magnetize and sustain certain God qualities so that they are always available for the use of the ascended host. When such a force field is regularly given attention for a period of 6 months, it is ensouled by a ceremonial angel. Thus the masters may use the force field long after the group has finished its service. On the subject of force fields, the master said, "The sanctuaries and the small dedicated rooms are funnels through which we can pour our concentrated essence to bless a city, a nation, and the world." Why? In a permanent location, we have constant access to a force field. We can use that force field as you do in amber and fan a flame. You must have the amber or spark to get that flame. Therefore, these force fields, no matter how small they may be, can be fanned and fanned and fanned by the power of the cosmos as the requirement of the hour comes until they become world engulfing. The larger they are, the more dynamic and more rhythmically fed, the less of our energy is required for such fanning. Even for a tiny spark, a glowing ember in the darkness of this star, I am so grateful. With regard to specialization, the Maharaja suggests, I have been asking for force fields for years and for a simple symbol. which can be used as the central figure of such force field with which the students are familiar. That symbol should give students a specific idea as to what they as individuals or groups are doing and what particular service of magnetization and radiation is going forth from it. If group members meet and they have a common symbol, it builds strength. Now more about symbols for force fields. Archangel Michael's symbol is winged cherubic head. Mahachahan and Pallas Athena, a white dove. Saint Germain, Portia, Maltese cross. Elmoria, a crystal chalice. Brotherhood of Truth, lamp of truth. More symbols are listed in the book 21 Essential Lessons. Additional details on this subject, including additional symbols for force fields, may be found in the AMTF book 21 Essential Lessons Volume 2. It may be purchased from the website www.ascendedmaster.org. This concludes Lesson 15, Group Activity. I sincerely hope you enjoyed it, that we will meet soon again for Lesson 16, which is entitled The Path to the Ascension.